why I wish to have pigs.
I'm thirsty.
Well, go get your food from the car.
I don't think there's any.
Do you want some water? Huh? Sure. Sure. Right.
Say yes, ma'am, to her and follow her up there. Hey friends, we are live from the goat barn at Wholesome Roots Farm. And this is Kitty the goat, and she is in full-blown labor right now. Doesn't look like much, but she's going to start pushing soon, I guess.
No.
They were all ready for me.
Not a lot's happening, huh? It's like watching that giraffe.
The baby there yet?
The baby's not here yet, sweetie. She's a pretty goat, isn't she? I've never met an alpine goat before. They're smaller than I thought. I don't know why I thought they were bigger, but they're smaller than all of Rose's Nubian goats. Not small like a Nigerian dwarf. They're way bigger than that, or a pygmy. Let's see if the camera, it's not going to focus out the window. Never mind. Uh-oh, she's stretching out. Got her tail up. Still chewing the cud, though. I was left here to watch the goat. Rose and Daniela are out chasing human children. Ryan is busy selling eggs.
Alright, I'm gonna put the cups and water away. I'm gonna continue drinking out of my gallon jug that I keep down here.
Look at that. We're live. That's the mama goat herself.
Are you really live?
I'm really live.
I can't believe that you get a reception.
I do.
Hello, everybody in YouTube.
It's not Wi-Fi reception. I'm just using up my data that's left for the month. My plan
Even
starts
my
again
data
next
doesn't
month.
work down here.
No?
Do you have Verizon?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if it's because I already used up my good data. Is anybody commenting?
Kiri Hyatt.
Hi, Carrie.
We've had as many as 5 watching, but, you know, it's my channel, so nobody watches.
Oh, I watch.
I wish she had her baby.
She's so close.
Wouldn't that be fun? How old is she?
3, I think.
3
I
years
have to
old.
look at her paperwork. Oh, do not let me forget to give you Parsley's registration.
Oh,
She's registered.
She gets papers?
Yep.
Cool.
Kitty, you look miserable, honey.
Is that her name?
Kitty? Yep. It's Kitty Kitty Bang Bang.
Kitty Kitty Bang Bang.
Do you know, does that ring a bell? Is it familiar to you? Aw, you've had a deprived childhood then.
My kids wouldn't know either.
Huh?
My kids wouldn't know either.
Rowan and Liam, I've been meaning to have them watch it. I bought the DVD at one of those discount stores that had it for like $2.
Yeah.
But, oh, come on, girl.
She pushed one good time while you were out. I was about to yell for Daniela to go get you. Her
She
tail,
did push?
Her tail was straight. I thought it was a push. Her tail was straight up and her neck was straight out and her whole body kind of squeezed together.
She's getting close.
But then she stopped that and started chewing her cud again. And
Yeah, the contractions are getting stronger and closer.
yeah. That is a fun movie. I'm going to have to get a copy for my kids to watch.
My older two watched it 1 billion times when they were little, so they know it very well. She came with the name Kitty Kitty Bang Bang, but I thought it was really clever.
That's a cute name.
So last year she had one buckling, and we named him Toot Sweets. And we weathered him, and he lives at my friend's house as a pet with Cookie, the other buckling from the other Alpine.
Now, how many bucks do you have out here in the round pen?
3, technically.
Well, what are the others? Weathers? Are you keeping them all?
Eugene is weather.
Okay.
And Fluffernutter is my junior herd sire, and Bo is my senior herd sire. So Bo will eventually be retired from breeding with our herd because he's going to be related to more than most of them. So when he's retired, Fluffernutter will be the main herd sire. And by retire, I don't know. I just won't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Unless I had somebody that I was really close to, that was really nearby, that I could make sure that I could go and visit him all the time. I don't know, though. He was my first baby ever. So.
Do I see a leg coming out of her?
Not yet, but
Not
that
yet.
tail is stretched.
Yeah, that's what she was doing earlier.
That's a big contraction, honey. You're beautiful.
She is.
Her little boy that she had looks just like her. And he's grown in the last 2 months, like double his size. And I'm like, whoa. When I saw him the other day, I was like, why did you get so big? And he's just now become friendly.
Yeah.
He was just like, wouldn't let you pet him and stuff. And just this past month, he started coming up to them for pets. And I'm like, finally.
That's how I did her.
She's so close. The last 2 contractions she had were so big that we couldn't tell if she was pushing or not.
Oh, really? I was telling Mona earlier that this is like the same conditions last
Mama, no
year.
baby yet.
It was a Saturday, I was off work, and it was like the middle of the day. And I took the boys to town to get a pair of boots or
But she
something.
did have her tail straight up and her
And I came back, and she already had one,
head straight up.
She only had one.
or she, I started filming, she'd already had
I
it.
think she was crowning. The baby was, the bubble
I
was.
came up at like the perfect moment. We should watch that video again.
He's able to get the YouTube live. We're live on YouTube.
Well, he must have good data.
This is Verizon
Yeah, we're on restricted data right now.
because we've run out of our. Well, my battery's at 13%, so I don't think I'd be able to do it anyway.
I have with T-Mobile now. I have LTE here.
I have like 8 gigabytes to use up before Tuesday, or I'll lose it. So
See, my 4G. Look at that tiny little piece of
Wow.
triangle. That's all I have.
Two?
Yeah, 4. Not bad. I
See
used
that
to.
tiny, tiny little black spot? That's the only data I have. Whoops, I pushed on something.
They definitely have improved that because
Well,
I
his
used
is
to not
obviously
get
better.
anything here.
He's almost
She is almost having a baby. You're excited. You're the little goat girl, huh?
People that love goats.
Look, that goat's and sheep at the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goats. I don't know what kind of breed they are. And they only have goat boys. They don't have girl goats.
They're probably boars. Are they? Do they have a reddish head and a white body?
They're completely white.
And very. Are the ears down or up?
Are Tank's ears up or down?
Are they shaggy or short-haired?
Long.
Are they tall or short?
Tall. Let me see. I've got a picture.
It's a long, shaggy white goat. Oh, kitty. I feel you, honey. I feel you.
It's all worth it in the end.
This is going to be the most people present for any birth you ever have, sugar.
Or so you hope.
Well, I don't mind. She's comfortable with it.
yeah, she
knew
seems calm.
She knew she was ready and came to the stall. I mean, she begged to come out of the fence. I opened the fence. She ran out, ran into the barn, went in the stall, laid down.
Was that yesterday?
No, just now.
Oh,
Or earlier.
oh, you let her out this morning?
Yeah. I
Okay.
put her out this morning with the rest of the herd. And she started making noises and coming up to us. And, like, she wasn't, like, contracting
Mm-hmm.
so much as just acting weird. And so when she stood at the fence crying, and my alpines don't talk.
Yeah.
They are not vocal goats. She stood at the fence crying, so I opened it, and she went right in the barn, right in her stall, laid down. I was like, okay, you are obviously ready. And that's when it was like game on. Her contractions started coming. Smart animals.
Why did she have a window?
There used to be a door there before these stalls were built. So on the other side, if you look at the outside, it's a full door, but it's cut in half so that you can open just the top half. It helps to have that nice fresh air come through.
Yeah. And that's a lot of light in.
Or you
And
could
the
open
light.
that door. Or you could open that door.
You drinking my water?
I think Maya grabbed my phone and took selfies and filmed herself.
Can I see too?
As I'm going through my pictures, which I rarely ever do.
Can I see?
But now I'm looking for a picture of Tank and his buddy, whose name I can never remember. Great. Maya, you need to stop taking my phone and doing selfies.
Rose Bob wants to know if she's leaking yet.
She's had some mucus discharge, but nothing's stringing out yet. Did you hear that? Who was asking?
Bob Homestead?
What did you title the video? Did you put it
Wholesome
there?
Roots.
Okay, I was wondering. That might get more people to jump on. Hi, Bob. Thanks for joining us.
You know
Yeah, it's a different dog, baby.
Is that what you call him?
visitor.
Bob's pumpkin patch.
Yeah, it's Uncle Bob's pumpkin patch.
Right.
It's Uncle Bob.
I keep sunshine there. Because
Yeah, that's right. So if they're gonna stop doing the pumpkin patch, are they gonna still board?
They don't take new borders, they only do old borders.
How do you like your new horse? That's exciting.
She's a girl. She's the only girl in the garden.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You get a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm. Isn't she pretty?
Everybody know.
I like her beard.
I love her beard. My dad was real happy when we got goats with beards, and he said, "That's what you needed. That's what your herd needed."
Well, you need 2 of each breed.
I'm curious to see what her cross. You know, she's Bo's the daddy,
Oh,
so it's a Nubian Alpine baby coming out.
oh.
Whether it's gonna have pointy ears or floppy ears
Ears that go straight out.
or airplane ears, yeah.
Airplane ears, like wings. The
And
flying goat.
And then, oh my gosh, on the udder, if it's a doe and we raise her up to breed her again, what kind of an udder she'll have? Because Kitty has a beautiful Alpine udder. Alpines are known to have higher milk output than Nubians, and Nubians are known to have creamier milk output. So I'm hoping that it creates the perfect cross. But we'll hopefully find out if we get a doe.
Yeah, Bob, she's ready. We're all ready. Rose has been out in this barn watching since last night.
It's been a long day.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Jasmine.
Do you have to go potty now?
She's been there.
Yeah. Come on in the house. Go to the potty.
You know where it is, right?
Tom, come up to the house when the baby is.
Oh yeah, you come back down when you're done.
Is the water spilling, Ryan? It seemed like they ran out really fast this time.
They're big.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to clean out the...
You're not wearing PJs.
Yeah, I was surprised at how big the quail were. I mean, they just hatched yesterday.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, it'll be 3 weeks on Tuesday.
they'll be laying soon.
Hi, Jasmine. Glad you could join us.
Look at her straining.
Oh. Oh, that looks like an Angora.
That could very well be.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's, oh yeah, she's good.
I might have to steal one. Put it in there.
Just have to look up.
They're cute.
They're sweet too.
Are they? Are they sheep friendly? Not so much.
Well, they're sheep. They're not goats.
I know. Sheep are very different. That's why we haven't gotten any yet.
There we go.
Hey, Rose, you got a really good question.
Rose, I don't know very much about goats. I know a lot about dog whelping. Do goats have labor symptoms? And if so, can you tell what they are? I find a lot of videos, but not too much husbandry info. Yes, they have lots of symptoms leading up to the time. The main one is that they're ligaments, so you have to actually go and feel the ligaments. And then the head stretching up. It's okay. When she stretches her head up and looks up at the sky like that, that's called stargazing. That's a symptom of labor.
Look at that.
When she yawns, that's a sign of pain. So it's another sign that there's some contractions happening. Pawing at the ground is something they often do when they're going into labor. She hasn't been doing too much of that. The ligaments are located so just below the hip bones, between the hip bones and the tail, there is a pencil-sized ligament that runs from here down to this bone. So when you feel a goat typically right here, you're going to feel a ligament the size of your finger that's firm and tight and held up. So normally she doesn't have this indentation. This indentation is not there when she's not in labor. When she's in labor, that ligament is completely gone. I can touch my fingers together under her tail. The tail is loose like jelly. So those loosen up. That's a sign of definite labor. That happened last night, and I thought she was going to kid last night. So we're definitely getting closer and closer. She'll press her head against the wall when she's in pain. She'll put her ears down All of those are symptoms of labor. But leading up to labor, there's usually not a whole lot of differences, other than maybe a little bit of behavior and changes, and sometimes they'll get more vocal and talk more than they normally do. She's so precious. This stage. Kitty is having strong, hard, close contractions now. No pushing yet. She's still eating. She hasn't stopped eating the entire time. But she is definitely getting closer and closer to the point where she'll start pushing. See, that's a big contraction. You see her ears laying down, her stomach raised up, tail popping up. Do you mind if you're in? Are you sure?
I'm sure. I may not say anything.
We have some special guests here for Kitty's labor. Robert at Daybird Aviaries and his wife and children are here, and they are doing a live show. This is how bloggers roll. My farm sitter is here too, so she's getting to watch as well.
Back there behind her is Ryan's tractor.
Say hi, Mom.
I'm jealous.
Hi.
Did I just hit it off?
Have to adjust it.
Oh no, here it goes.
Like Rowan being mean. That was his mean voice.
Opening up my German voice.
Hi, baby girl. Oh no.
It's nice having so many kids here because I don't have to keep an eye on Rowan and Liam because I know they're going to stay with the kids.
Yeah.
I hope. We hope.
Oh, yeah.
Catherine is very bad influence on them with water.
They're having a blast.
Jasmine wants to know if their temperature drops.
I don't know.
She said that does in dogs.
I don't think that I have ever taken their temperature while they were in labor. That's an interesting concept. She doesn't like when I take her temperature, so.
Well, the way you do it, no one does.
Oh. Big contraction.
Yeah. I don't know if they can see it on my little camera phone, but right there in her belly, it's just rippling.
I did see that ripple myself.
Yeah.
I think it's there.
Her muscles are just rippling.
Is it going? Oh, bless you.
I'm glad you can see that, Bob.
Look at that udder. It is
I
tight.
know.
She's a really good producing doe. She gives me my most. I'm really hoping she has going. I think she has two.
Two of them.
I think she has two babies in there for sure. She's much bigger than she was last year. Last year she had one and I could hardly tell she was pregnant.
Maybe 3. You never know.
Maybe.
They'd be real small if they were 3.
Bless her.
See her pressing her head against the wall?
Yeah. Bless her heart.
Now if she does start pushing and nothing happens and no feet come out and all that, and she's still pressing her head against the wall, then I will start to suspect that she needs calcium. Hypocalcemia can cause some different symptoms that are kind of hard to place it perfectly, but it doesn't hurt to give them a calcium drench when they're in labor, because a lot of times if they are low on calcium, they won't be able to push as hard. Their muscle tone is weaker. So giving them the calcium can help them start pushing better within 5 minutes of giving it.
Yes.
Haven't sprayed me. When you are gone.
She's
stay
spraying
away
everyone.
from-
She sprayed me too.
I'm sorry.
I like it. It
The
felt
kids
good.
are having fun.
It's
Okay,
hot.
stay away from her.
What other signs would you look for that there might be trouble?
If there isn't anything presenting and she's pushing, that would indicate that there's possibly the kid is too big, or that the kid is positioned incorrectly. So at that point, I would do a cervical check and make sure that her cervix is dilated. You can do that with just 2 fingers, not going in very far. That is a big one. I just keep thinking that that's going to be all of a sudden she's going to go, ah!
Yeah, I know, and just pop one out.
And then if the cervix is open and I feel anything coming out of the cervix, if it's not the 2 front hooves in a nose or one or the other, then it could be that the baby's breech. And I would have to go all the way in. Fancy girl last year, she had 2 very large bucklings trying to come out at the same time. So even though she was pushing and pushing and pushing, nothing was happening. And I had to go in, and I had to go all the way up to my elbow and reposition.
Oh, wow.
And push. I had to feel which foot went with which kid. Like, I had to sort them out because they were just both right there. And so I had to push one all the way back and get it to go all the way back, and then make sure that the other one had its front feet were back. So I had to pull the front feet forward and position them near the nose, and then let her push a little bit more, and it got so it started to come out, and I was able to get the baby out.
Wow.
And then once she started to push for the second one, I was afraid it had been so long that, I didn't want anybody to be stillborn. So I made sure I went back in and made sure that both feet were forward and the nose was forward, and positioned them just right, and then let her push it out.
Hey, Christy. Yes, this is a goat named Kitty. It's one of Rose's alpine does, and she's been in labor all day.
Hi, Christy.
Jasmine wants to know if a goat does have problems giving birth, do you breed them again?
Yes, depending on how much of the issue was her fault, and just if the kids are positioned wrong, that's not her fault. If it's calcium deficiency, that's not her fault. So it depends on if she's not a good deliverer, if she's just not
yet, sweetie.
doing what her body's supposed to be doing, and it has nothing to do with the calcium or the position of the kids, then I would have to definitely reconsider breeding her again. But all of mine have, luckily, Fancy Girl, I gave calcium when she was in labor because I didn't know that they were tangled yet. And, so I was just trying to help along the best I could. So she's been in here since about 1 o'clock. And before that, she was out. And then she said, "No, Mama, I want to go in.
Yeah.
I don't feel good. I need to go lay down." And she went right in the barn and right into her corner.
The calcium that you said you give them, that's just a liquid you give by mouth? Or is it a shot?
There's both. I use the one in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's high alcohol content, so it's really burns going down. So I mix it with molasses to try to help soothe the burning. But they shake their heads like crazy when you have to give them that. After they kid, I usually put the calcium mixed in with molasses in their food too, just to make sure that they have, because calcium is used up during delivery. Yes, that's Eastern Standard Time, Jasmine.
It's fine, I just have my water sitting there.
I'm so sorry. Let's see it.
Liz says hi.
Liz
Robert,
says
hi,
hi.
Robert.
Hey, Liz.
Trisha said hi to you earlier too.
Hey,
but
Trisha.
I was up near the house when.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at the contraction.
Yeah.
It's left.
I don't know if y'all can see, but her belly muscles are rippling again.
Huge. That was a big one. Usually when they start to get this close together and this big is when I start to see pushing too, so I'm itching. I'm like, hurry, hurry. Yeah, Carrie, I breed again because it rarely happens again. I agree. If they have one tangled up or if they have a big buck, or it's not necessarily their fault.
Rose, I see you got the towel here, but what are some other things you have on hand when you know that a goat's kidding?
I basically have everything already here, so I mean, I need to go. I usually have molasses water, but I usually like to get that right after she's done kidding. I run up to the house and get hot water with molasses in it, because she'll drink it like the whole thing in one sitting. She'll just go. And it helps restore her energy and all of it.
You have a reason to feel concerned right now.
Not at all. She's doing beautifully. This is normal, typical labor. It's just, I'm anxious. I can't wait. I've been up since, well, I guess it was 10:30 when I checked on her last. That's not a push. Oh, that was so close to a push.
I would have said it was a push.
It was a wiggle. It was a wiggle.
Almost was a push.
It was so close.
The last long. Look how long this one lasts.
Yeah. She's sitting so close. So, I usually don't worry until the pushing starts. Then I start looking for signs of issues and just kind of keep track. Make sure I time it. If the kid... Alright, so the reason why I'm wanting to see the first push so badly is because if the kid is not born within a half an hour from that first push, then it means that there could be something wrong. The kid could be too big or positioned incorrectly. So if we hit the 30-minute mark, I start washing my hands, trimming my nails, putting my gloves on. Well, I don't wear gloves, but shh, you're supposed to. So you would want long gloves. That's one thing that you would want in your birthing kit. Molasses. I use the Nutri-Drench too as a supplement, but that's mostly what I give them right after kidding. Of course, the herbs, they get their strong herbs as soon as they kid. They'll get the one with the black walnut again. And that'll help prevent a worm load. All right, kitty. Ah, I keep turning off my camera. You are definitely at that point, aren't you, Sugar?
Did she have her baby?
No. If it's not pushing, it's about to be. When I'm positive it's pushing, I'll call Mona back in. She wants to watch.
I'm right here.
Oh, geez. I didn't even know. You're so quiet back there.
Oh, yeah. I'll pick you up.
She's getting really close. We've got lots of helpers. This is my assistant doctor.
Maya. Dr. Maya.
Are you Dr. Maya? She's gonna climb in there and you know, go in and realign the kids if anything goes wrong, right? Your arm will fit better than mine.
Exactly. My skinny arm.
I've seen a little girl her size do it on a video. You were so close, kitty.
You know this is your homeschool lesson.
The last
today,
contraction
right?
was like, is that a push? Like, it was probably a push, maybe a push, maybe just a really, really big contraction.
She's like, why is everybody
Staring at me. All those people staring at me.
She's so laid back though, she just doesn't mind it at all. What are some other things we keep on hand for kidding? Basically just a towel. We let Mama do most of the cleaning.
Have you had to pull a kid out before?
When I had to go in and push. It seems like there was one time where I thought that it was stuck a little bit and I just grabbed the hooves and slightly pulled when she pushed, but not all the way. It was just enough to kind of help.
Is it okay for that?
Oh yeah, baby. Big contractions now.
Animals.
I pulled a sheep, a baby lamb out.
And paid my room,
I haven't
all
had to
of
use
that.
those.
I don't know if you heard that, but Ryan said that he has had to pull sheep out before.
I pulled a lamb out of a ewe before, but that was at my old job, not here. Rose, she's usually here for all the birthing or the kidding here. It was just lambing season at work, though. I happened to be there one day.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh. I went to Pinterest. I don't know what happened. My phone.
Jasmine, she has kidded before. She kidded with us last year with one buckling, just one buckling, and then she kidded before at her other home. What's that? A friend was moving and she had to get rid of all of her goats, and she asked me if I wanted any, and I said, tell me about them. And when she described Kitty, that's a push. When she described Kitty and her milking ability, and oh yeah,
That's a push.
yep, we're pushing. If anybody out there wanted to know, or I think everybody that's in here, you're keeping an eye on those little kids, right, Ryan?
If you can see her, that hump right there is not her hip. That's a baby inside.
Well, some of blue is black and white.
Good job, Jasmine. Always good to keep track of that. There's people talking to us on the YouTube live. No, if you're playing, you stay out there. She's starting to push.
You can come watch, Catherine, but you have to be quiet. Jeremiah, if you're not going to watch, you need to go out.
Oh, he's not being loud.
Yeah, I know, but he is being loud.
No, that's fine. It's the squealing and running that. These goats are used to kids.
Okay, she's pushing.
Okay, my camera is not focusing.
Oh, bless her.
Gotta turn it on and back on. Okay, camera, why aren't you focusing? That's her talking to her baby, and she might scream louder, and it might seem scary, but it's not. She's just helping get her baby out. It's a little painful, but once the baby's out, she'll be really happy to see her new baby.
And me.
Yeah. Isn't this exciting, Christy? I'm so glad that Robert was here and able to do live, because my phone won't do live.
She's getting vocal.
I think she's trying to get up.
Yeah, she might get up. She might lay
Bless her
down.
heart. She's wet on the
Oh, yeah.
where she was laying. The hay's wet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
she's gonna
stuff's
go
coming.
fast.
There's a
She's going
hoof.
fast. That didn't take her any time. There's a hoof. That's a good sign.
Can y'all see there's a hoof pushing out?
That is so cool.
That is so cool.
So,
The hoof is pushing out.
yeah.
And that is
I am so excited about the fact that I have all these wonderful people here getting to experience this with us.
Hey.
What a magical event for Kitty and for us. She's eating it, ew. It's good for her though. It's full of vitamins and stuff.
You see the hoof, Catherine? The foot sticking
You
out
see
of her?
Yeah, I do.
I think she's gonna do well.
It looks like poo.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
It's coming, Cat. Look.
So the next contraction she has, I'm willing to bet that we see a nose too. You're doing so good, Kitty.
Name's Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, that's a little cute.
Isn't it?
Kitty, kitty, bang, bang.
You can call the sheriff on those four-wheelers if you want, because if they start interrupting my video, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, you said you didn't live on a busy street.
No, one of our neighbors has decided to let all of the teenagers drive four-wheelers up and down our road instead of, you know, legally driving them not on the road. It's illegal to drive them on the road. You see that yucky stuff coming out?
That's normal.
It is.
What is the yellow stuff?
You're doing good, girl.
Looks so much fun.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Good job, girl.
Can you see the hook?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now the yellow color does kind of make me wonder if there's. I know with humans, doesn't that mean that they expelled meconium?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What's he doing? He did? This is totally disgusting. I see more of the hoof.
Yeah.
That's a hoof.
Yeah, Jasmine, Rose is worried that might be meconium.
But what's the yellow stuff?
What does the meconium mean?
It means the baby pooped,
Oh,
That's the first poo from the baby.
which could mean the baby's in distress. But it doesn't always. I'm not overly worried. Everything's going fine so far.
The
So
hoof is coming out more.
yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna have you two step down, and I'm gonna open the door and go in there so that I can
The baby's over.
Come over here,
camera
Catherine.
angle.
Help her move the bucket.
the hoof's up. And then you guys can go back.
Can I come in too?
Nope, just me. I wouldn't even go in if I just didn't want to get a good camera angle. Plus, she knows her mama, and she likes mama being around. There's water. That wagon has some cups and a bottle of water. So we were just talking about how the color is a little more yellow than we'd like to see. So there's a possibility that the baby has pooped, and that could mean the baby's in distress. But it's not likely. I'm hopeful and feeling like it's. I see the baby's hoof moving, so I think the baby's okay. And she's getting down, so that it'll be easier for her to push. I'm staying on the opposite end. Oh yeah, she's got a, looks like a nose coming out with the foot now. Robert, if you want to come in with your camera, you're more than welcome.
You want to come around this way?
Yeah.
Oh, she might deliver right there in front of you, Mama. She just turned.
Good lighting over here too.
Oh, yeah.
How you feeling, Kitty? You still see a nose and a hoof, Mona? Hard to tell. I know, baby girl. I just want to see. Make
Is
sure
this the
that
first baby buck this year? Baby goat
it's good.
This year.
this year?
It looks like it's sucked back in. We need a good contraction, girl. You can do it. Get a nice good push on it, Mom. You're gonna push it into the wall where we can't see you, huh?
I know. What's coming out? Oh, I just almost that yellow stuff.
There we go. I see it. Come on, girl. Come on. That is a nose, right? Yeah, I see the tongue. Okay. A little tongue sticking out. Come on, girl. Let's get this one out. No, don't suck it back in. I see the baby moving. Cool. Baby's okay, I think. I get so nervous at this stage because I feel like I want that head out so that I know that the baby's able to breathe, but I know that labor and delivery is designed to work this way. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl. We've got a little bit more of the nose coming out. You can do it, girl. Good job. Come on. Oh, come on.
Push the baby out.
And this is at the point where I see that baby's mouth is moving, that I want to jump in and make sure that the baby's nose and mouth is clear, but I know I really shouldn't, but like my mother instincts say I should. Ugh. It's like I want it to happen as naturally as possible, but in the same breath, if baby's starting to breathe already, and she needs to hurry. You can hurry, girl. You can do this. Yeah, girl. You can do it. Push, push. Good, good girl. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, so close. Over the eyes. Good job, good job. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead. We got the head out.
I can see it.
The hens are encouraging it.
Yeah.
I saw the big plant.
And so the chickens know what's happening.
The hens are
That is
pushing
sharp
too.
teeth. All right, come on. Rest it away. Baby's coughing. You need to hurry. All right, I only have 1 foot. Pass the shoulders on. Good girl. Good girl. Good. There you go. Good girl. The baby's not colored yellow, honey. It's just got yellow stuff on it for now. All right.
You need to wash it off?
Mama's gonna lick it.
It's healthy for it. I find them.
Oh, we got floppy ears with kitty coloring.
They're so cute.
Oh, yeah. You sneeze all that
I
out.
can see it. I can see its color of its nose. What color? The same color.
Good
White.
job, kitty.
No, white. I
Good
think it's going to look just like Kitty.
It's gonna look just like kitty, but with floppy ears.
That's beautiful.
It's so cute.
What did we get?
It's going to come out. Well, it's already out, Emma.
I can't tell. I think it's a girl, but I can't get close enough to the tail end to see. I don't see any boy on the belly. Oh, you're so dirty though. This is a really dirty birth fluid. This is not normal. That does kind of make me wonder if this baby was pooping inside. But the baby's fine now, so it's good.
Look at it.
You get her cleaned off.
Eventually,
I got me a dough.
eventually that baby will be all cute.
Yeah, eventually.
So that's confirmed, Ado.
I'm pretty sure.
Almost cleaned off.
Yeah.
It takes only 1 day for them to stand up and start walking.
Yeah, they start walking pretty quick.
Yeah, the mama has
So,
to push the
it's-
butt to
It's
the
important to let mama clean off the
on
baby
the belly.
because she's bonding as she cleans. She's bonding with her baby and her baby smell. A lot of people do the baby nose things. I don't. I just kind of go like this and make sure there's nothing, and the baby sneezes the rest out.
It's so cute.
I need something.
So
Oh,
cute.
can you get me one of those plastic cups?
You like it from my
I'm gonna get some water to wash my hands.
Uh-oh.
I'll just take the water from the
You okay?
bucket. Yeah, I just gotta wash my hands off a little bit. Could you guys tell I got a little nervous there for a minute?
Yeah.
Not at all. I saw the baby's nose start to move and he wasn't even out, or she wasn't even out. There's likely to be another baby, but we're not for sure yet. Usually within a couple of minutes she'll start pushing again. But she's...
Oh, the baby's so fuzzy.
Oh my gosh, you are so cute.
Yeah, it's so, it's so fuzzy.
And now if it was really cold weather right now, we'd want to get that baby dried off instantly. And I'd be rubbing it with a towel and getting a heat lamp on it and all that stuff. But it's warm today.
Is it an Alpian or a Newbine?
I don't know. That's a good question. What do you call this cross? Does anybody know if there's already a name for this cross?
I can name the baby. I
Alpian.
can as well. I can name it baby.
Ooh, still pictures. I always forget the
I
still
can name
pictures.
it. Can I name it? It's not named. I know, but it is.
Ryan, you're not naming this one.
Can
I have to tell him that for everyone, and guess what? He names them all.
I can't help that I'm good at it.
You are good at it.
Wait,
Precious. Wait, no, we already have a Precious. What is the other character in
Shadow.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Shadow?
Yeah.
Can we cut Shadow?
She looks like
Shadow, I
Melody.
was talking about earlier
She looks
today.
like a melody.
But she's too light colored. What is the little girl's name in in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I don't know that movie. You know?
Google it.
Exactly.
Mama.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got a Marco Polo, Trisha.
It forgot the name.
Most important priorities. She's pushing again. If anybody's interested.
Yep.
She's pushing again?
Yep.
Cool.
It could be pushing placenta.
Yeah,
You're right.
It could be afterbirth or
It's so
another baby.
It could be another baby.
Baby number 1 is Kitty's colorings with flappy Nubian ears, and it is a girl. And my heart could not be any happier right now.
The ears are so cool. Can I name it?
Can I?
Let's see. I'll give you a list of some names.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
gosh, I wanna have. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's shivering. Forget about the pictures. Forget about the names. Time to move faster. Yeah, you just go ahead and deliver your next baby, okay? You got this. Let's get this baby dried off. I know. You want to clean her off all yourself. But she started shivering. So we're just going to speed up the cleaning process. Let her eat or lick the most of it off. And then just move it along a little faster, huh?
Did you notice all the hens started laying eggs when she was pushing?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they're out here all making their push
she's-
noise at the
she's-
same time.
she's shivering. You concentrate on your next baby. Let me
You
The
want to
baby
have your
is
baby.
so
let me concentrate on getting her dry.
It is so adorable. That baby.
I'm not taking her. She's right here. Just trying to get her dried off a little faster, okay?
The pills are covered in that slimy
You're good.
stuff.
I'll give her back. I don't want to upset the
The
mom.
pills are covered in that yellow slimy stuff. Guys, the
You
pills
don't
are-
want the temperature to drop on a kid. Hypothermia is very, very serious. The video that's going to be published tomorrow, I talk a little bit about that. My videos are going to be, obviously everybody's going to know about the birth now, but you'll see videos of me talking about waiting on Kitty to deliver. That'll still be publishing today and tomorrow, because I am 3 days ahead, 2 days ahead on my videos. I'm trying to be scheduling videos and stay ahead of the curve in case I have days that I can't put up a video. She's shivering too much,
Was that
Kitty.
exciting?
I see.
Was that exciting?
Yes,
What?
I can.
We need to
see
order
it
another
shivering.
Premier one light.
I can see enough.
Take it off the
It's
quail and put it
shivering.
on the baby.
I can see the
there
baby.
anything
Yeah, I don't
shivering.
like the baby shivering. Alright, Kitty, you have another one, and you don't you? Anybody asking any questions, Robert?
No, they're all congratulating you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad you guys could be here for this. That's so exciting to be live. What an awesome ordeal.
I love the baby.
I love the noise it makes.
You're a good mama,
I
Kitty.
love the ears and the
Beautiful.
and the fur.
Look at this.
It's
Just
I've never
precious.
seen this happen to a goat before.
Jasmine wants to know how long it takes to expel the placenta.
Or a horse.
You should expect the placenta to be completely all the way out within 24 hours of delivery, but it's usually much quicker. It's usually delivered within an hour, but some can take as long as 12 hours. But if in 24 hours you still haven't seen the placenta, that's when you can be worried or concerned that the placenta is withheld.
Go get some hot water for you.
Oh no. No, that's okay.
I have to go up and fetch him.
It should.
Big yawn, it hurts.
Think I should go get a blanket for it?
Obviously, we've kidded in this temperature before and not had the shivering, so I am a little.
It is so cute.
Oh, she wants to nurse. That'll help with her passing the placenta as well. If the baby starts nursing, that'll release the oxytocin naturally.
I can't leave right now.
I get warm too.
Yeah, it will make her warm too. The classroom will warm her up.
Shall I go get a towel for her?
I got one.
A goat
Are you
towel?
nursing already? You are good at this, honey.
Who's good?
Baby. You are good. You're almost there.
I think the baby's good too.
She's so funny. She's like licking all around the udder, but. Are those my children screeching?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just laughing.
There you go.
You want to get off or on?
She's nursing. That quick, people. That is how quick they start nursing.
Oh.
Oh, she's so cute.
I love that stripe.
I will never.
Huh?
I love that stripe.
I know, it's got white down the center of it. I'm starting to notice as it gets drier.
Uh-oh. She's not nursing anymore. She's just sitting there.
She says, I can't stand up yet. Mama, are you about to push again? Alright.
I see red stuff.
You know, your baby nursing will help you. It'll help you have bigger and better contractions.
I would love to pet that.
Maybe that's why she doesn't want to have to nurse. 'Cause
I would
it's
love to pet the baby. I want to pet the baby. It is so cute.
That might have been it though. Looking at her, I'm trying to imagine another one in there.
Too cute.
I think she's got room for another in there. You can bump. That's a test that you put your arms under them and go like that and push the belly up and feel the bounce back. And if it feels like something solid hitting your hand, then is a baby still in there. And if you don't feel it, then there's not a baby. But not very. If you haven't felt it before, it's really hard to feel it.
I have never felt it before.
Yeah. You're also only 5, baby.
The little tail's going already. Oh, thank you. She's cleaning me. You're sucking on her udder. Suck on her teat. That might get you somewhere. You don't want a mouthful of hair. There you go. Alright, I'll let you figure it out. She's like, I can't do it when you hold me. Mama just wants to clean, 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 clean. What do you say, Mama? Any more babies? Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually move you off of this wet spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna move you over here. There we
Mama
go.
followed it.
It'll be easier to keep her warm.
Mama followed the baby.
Yeah, the mamas will always stay with the babies. The babies make it easy to handle the mom.
How's that?
She's got all that oxytocin running through her blood right now.
There's red
Does
stuff
the shivering
coming out.
partially come from the exhaustion too? Because for the babies, I think it's hard to work too, right? Yeah. Well, the fact that she's
Oh,
laying
look
down,
at
she might be
Mama.
getting.
Mama's laying down too.
I've never seen the baby shiver that much, actually. Got me a little bit worried that the baby's a little bit cold.
Want me to throw the
Mama's
towel in the
warming it up,
dryer?
right?
I think she'll be alright. We don't play with that baby.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's icky. That's like that flies on it, baby.
What was it used to be?
Well,
It's a fly catcher.
flies. It's stuck on it and then they can fly around it.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I was just gonna get her close enough she could nurse while you were laying down. What do you think, Ryan?
I think we can close this door and stop the draft.
It's not really windy though, and it's actually sunshine coming through there.
I feel air moving past me.
I do too.
Let me have the camera and you can go get. Uh-oh. Never mind.
Something else is happening.
Oh yeah.
More liquid just came out.
I see a bubble, whether it's placenta or baby. She's pushing like it's a baby. The strength of which she's pushing makes me think it's a baby, not a placenta. Placenta's pretty easy to push out.
Baby shivering.
Yeah, it comes out as a bubble. Let me see my camera. Get that
What?
bubble.
Looks like a bubble.
Oh, you saw it.
Oh, what looks like a bubble?
Alright, I think we have another baby coming. There's a bubble presenting and she's pushing pretty hard for that bubble. So she's doing an amazing job of cleaning off the
I'll
baby.
walk around if you want to shut this door.
I think it'll be fine for right now.
It's pretty clean already.
I know, huh?
It
What a
was
good mom.
It was filled
Those
with-
ears. Oh my goodness. And that stripe down her back. Oh my gosh, she might be the prettiest goat we've ever had.
You say that about everyone.
Well, Precious is pretty. That's a hard one to beat. Oh
I see
yeah.
something inside the bubble.
Do you see it? I can't see it yet.
Well, I don't know, something inside the bubble. I don't know what it is.
Do you see it?
Oh yeah, I see something now. Baby.
That's amazing.
Oh, we got a baby.
Oh, how cool.
What? Why is
Another
there a
baby.
bubble?
Oh, the baby's moving.
Donna, get your phone out.
Another baby.
Oh,
Film it.
you're okay, baby girl. Oh, this hurts, huh?
Don't worry. What are you gonna name the baby?
I didn't have a chance to Google our list of names we're going to choose from. It's going to be something from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Come on. It looks like almost the entire head is in the bubble because I think that's an ear pressed up on the outside for those of you that can see. Oh! The baby moved. Oh!
And the
And the water broke. Bubble broke. Alright, let's get that baby out so I don't have to get all nervous about the baby starting to breathe. Both feet are forward, so that's good. This one didn't have both feet, that kind of made me nervous. But you see how clear the fluid is? It's no longer yellow. This baby definitely didn't poop. I don't want you to accidentally get stuck. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful baby. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
But it is yucky.
Clear that nose off as fast as I can with Mama's help. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful baby. Oh my goodness. How have we gotten so lucky? Oh, kitty.
There are 2 babies now.
Oh.
I think the last one that's already out and dry. Not to go.
When she admitted
ears,
if
but
the baby
ears
was
are
ugly.
dark colored. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I don't think it's possible for one to be ugly.
Right?
I love that one. That's all.
If it was La Mancha, then I'd say yeah.
Oh.
You don't like La Mancha?
I
Neither do I.
I love that one.
It's like a cream color with
Shall
the
we
dark
name it
ears.
Creamy? Shall we name it Creamy?
Let me get it out of this
Show
puddle
us
for you.
another dueling. Come on.
Shall we name it Creamy?
Out of the puddle.
Shall we name it Creamy?
It'll be easier to clean the baby off. And it's a boy.
Aww.
Hey, guys. It might be nice to
I
have
like
a
the girl. I
boy.
like the girl.
See what I told you, Maya? There might be a girl and a boy.
I like the girl. I like the boy. I like the girl.
Cute, huh?
But I'm not cute yet because
Floppy ears.
Yeah, I know, I love it.
I love
It'll be funny if they can stand up like hers. It'd be like
Hers are already
They're
be like rounded ears.
airplane.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing her to you. Yeah, we got them both together for you.
almost.
I'm so sorry, little one. Oh, they're gonna be airplane ears. Do you see the ear control? She's like pointing her ears out.
I love the girl.
They're both adorable, Maya.
Oh, I love it.
What do you think?
Can I have 100 more goats, Ryan?
And an emu and a camel
Yeah, right.
And a peacock.
and a peacock.
And a bison? Is that what we
Yeah,
Buffalo.
a buffalo. See Rose out here milking a buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're
I milked the buffalo this morning.
but I think they're all male.
Then I could just have to find a female.
So she needs some molasses water.
Sorry.
She'll
Here's
need
the camera.
She'll need some
Molasses water. And I like Mona's idea of a hot towel in the dryer. So when you get up there, throw a towel in the dryer on hot, and get your molasses and your water, hot water. And then by the time you have that, then the towel will be warmed up. And just hold the towel close to you so it stays warm. Huh?
A gallon of water, hot.
At least a quart to get her started. Oh yeah, that baby's shit.
Well, here, you want your camera, don't you?
Oh, I love both.
Is my camera?
I love both.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. I'm just moving quick. Trying to get these babies.
When are they going to walk?
Pretty soon.
I love both of them.
You're right.
I want
But now we can't zipper it at all.
I want one.
Do you want me to take it off the stand or leave it on the stand?
Just leave it on. Just slip that over the top of it so it doesn't scratch.
Another baby boy.
Rose, do you want me to shut this door?
No, you can leave that open.
Okay.
I think the sunlight's good.
There's two babies. There's two babies.
Oh, I think he is beautiful.
Babies.
Oh, how cute.
Does he have blue eyes?
I thought I saw blue.
It just looked like that one at least was blue. Kind of. Maybe it was just the light, but
I thought I saw it too when the light hit it weird. You're a good girl, Mama.
You know?
I love both of them.
Now that the babies are born, you're like, okay, can we go home now?
Yeah.
Can I carry one?
No, baby.
We need to let the mama deal with them.
But you know what, baby?
Huh?
Next weekend, when we're watching these guys, you
Yeah.
can pet the babies and
They'll be-
play with them.
They'll be ready for lots of love then.
Then they can run around.
Like we can play tag with them.
You can try.
Yeah. Baby goats are
Oh my gosh, they're
if
precious.
they like playing tag.
I knew it was going to be today.
I told you I'm not leaving until
You did. I'm really glad you guys didn't be here for this.
she was waiting for me.
That's what Robert said.
Oh my goodness, they're beautiful.
Oh.
He wants to get up.
Mama's over here, Cindy. Oh, just put the nurse on you.
But why is the belly still big?
The bellies usually stay pretty big.
It takes a while. It's what
I'm sorry about the buffering, guys.
for a while.
But some of us just stick.
Just never goes away.
It's a camera phone and we're out in the barn. Yes, it's a girl and a boy. The white one is a girl and the cream one is a boy. The mom is a pure Alpine and the dad is a pure Nubian.
3, 4.
Alpines have ears that stick up and the Nubians have ears that flop over. These babies look like they have airplane ears that stick straight out.
Adorable.
They are. I love the stripe on the little girl.
7. I was like 1, 2, 3.
So she definitely pooped while she was in labor.
Yeah, that was meconium. Definitely.
Yeah, there was a lot of it too. That's weird because she seems perfectly.
Name her Poopy.
Yes.
How about Hansel and Gretel?
Oh!
Look, she's standing.
Good job,
Oh,
baby.
bless it.
Good job, baby. Good job. You tripped over your
brother.
You tripped over your brother. You had it though.
This is on
Oh, look at that. She's got a poopy butt.
You getting this, Robert?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, her first steps.
Look at
And I
that.
put my camera away, of course.
You want it?
No,
I
my
don't even know what it is.
Another
that's right
cooking
my hands are dirty and
Another cookie and cream.
enjoying the moment.
You can
I've got Robert's live to watch.
you can steal my
Another
crappy
more
video
cookie
later.
and cream.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know that name.
What is it?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Look at that.
she is determined. All right, now can I Google? Look at you eating. All through labor, you were eating.
Now I call them cookie and
Maybe she
cream.
was stressing.
No, we already had a cooking cream, Ro.
They look really similar.
Similar.
Yeah.
Baby, Daddy needs to
Wrong
hurry up with
end,
your
baby.
towel.
Wrong end of the mama.
See, look how poopy her butt is. It's like she had a lot of poop. She said, I was already coming before I was born.
Look, she's raising her ears up.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a guess.
No.
Some of the time, some of the time they're gonna stand up, and some of the time they're not.
Maybe they're too long to stay up too long.
Hey, I'm gonna be born again. Please, 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 Mom.
Oh, okay.
All right, little buddy. Let's get you on Mama, if Mama will stay still for you. Scrumptious.
Mama,
Oh, scrumptious.
Truly
Yes.
scrumptious. That's perfect.
Mama.
And then
They just
What?
drop a piece of pizza for them.
no, they don't eat pizza. Caractacus pot. Are you Caractacus pot? I don't know. That's a big mouthful. I don't know if I want to say all that.
Or we can name him, or we could
Can
name
you let-
both of them baby.
Little boy
Because they're
Wrong end, baby girl.
baby.
Yeah, she keeps going to the wrong end.
You are.
Uh-oh, you pushed her down.
I'm just a big old meanie, ain't I? There you go, girl.
You already know where it is. You've already had some. If we could just get your mama to sit still. She's too interested in eating.
Rose, I forget who it was. Somebody asked how many more does you have due.
Huh?
How many more does do you have due?
One more for this weekend. And then we have Fancy Girl and Shady are definitely pregnant for April or May. And then Willow and don't steal the same teeth.
Hey, Dad.
Hey,
Rocky
What are you doing?
and Chaos
I'm videoing.
are likely bred. They haven't started to show big bellies yet. There you go. Boy's drinking.
Awesome.
His sister's trying to steal it from him.
Typical.
She's gonna go to the other side though, hopefully. Kitty got really uneven udder last year because the one baby just nursed on the same side all the time. So I'm hoping 2 is gonna make it a little better for her. Ow! Oh my gosh, they have sharp teeth.
Daddy.
Definitely not premature.
No.
Here you go. I'm helping you.
You just stuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
something was.
It's Robert's cane.
Oh no! No, that's not what it was. It was something cracking out like that.
Look out there. Can you see all those? Those are the does that are due. And there's Khaleesi.
They're drinking a lot. My hands are too slippery. I'm having a hard time holding.
You have another towel in the barn somewhere?
I do actually.
Daniela, help her with the towel.
Oh, there was one. There was one on the tractor. That's not there now. There was a towel. It was a striped. Huh? It was on the mowing deck, but I don't see it now. No. It's alright. Ryan will be here soon with a towel. I'll text him to hurry up.
Use my jacket if you want.
Oh no, it's okay. No urgent.
Those babies are
She is holding her ears up more now.
Was there more blood coming out of her?
There'll be blood coming out of her for a couple of weeks.
Why?
It's her system cleaning out.
This is way better than watching that giraffe.
You think?
Now, which one is the girl?
The lighter colored one.
And you never ever mess with the placenta. You don't help it come out. You don't do anything to it other than let it naturally come out or you'll mess up their system.
I think the girl's the one that's cleaning up.
You want to see the here?
Yeah, the girl. See, the boy's a little
You
darker.
got blood on your
It's a little
head.
more creamy color.
Mama's blood on you. You're wet again. That's from going under mom, isn't it?
Yeah, she was dripping on her.
I don't know what they're gonna name it.
What do you think about that, Jerry?
Fine.
Nope.
Oh, scrumptious. Oh, you are scrumptious, girl. Oh, you're so scrumptious. Did you see?
You just keep knocking that baby over.
I love you, little scrumptious. Oh, you guys are cold. Daddy, come with the towel. Hurry. It's not that cold out here. I don't understand the shivering. I've never seen that with my kids. And I've kidded in colder weather. But I am super paranoid how many people I've helped with hypothermic kids this year that they almost lost, or some of them did lose them. So it's got me super sensitive about shivering.
I can see them more better on the
Is there anything to do for that other than keeping them warm?
Keep them warm.
That's
Don't,
it?
Don't let them get cold. Is
Warm and dry?
warm and dry. That's why. I'm gonna text him and tell him to bring the hair blow dryer. I'm not stealing them. I'm bringing them to you.
I love it.
Aren't they precious?
Mama, when we get will you come with me? Mama, yeah. When I'm at co-op, I'm gonna tell Captain that.
Yes.
I love it.
What is you nursing on? Really?
Anything.
Mama's belly hair is so delicious. Scrumptious. You are so scrumptious. He's bigger than her. There you go.
I love that baby. I love those. I love them.
You can both go at the same time. That's why Mama's got 2 teats.
Did the mama ask for that?
Did the mama ask for that many babies? I'm not sure.
Towel.
Oh, good.
I love those too.
Warm towel. Oh, that's better. I'm just going to blanket it over them for now, let it warm them up, and then as the temperature drops on the towel, I'll brush them more with it. See how they're nursing.
You'll have to install a blanket warmer down here.
Yeah, right? Maybe I'll get one of those companies that sends people's those little electric dryers on their YouTube channels to do a review.
Yeah.
Product review. Liam's upset.
Yeah, I had to deal with him up at the house before I could
He's
do
been
it.
cranky today, huh?
Well, I think he's just tired.
They're not used to so many people being here, are they?
I don't think it's that. It's just meltdown time.
Is it close to 3?
Huh?
What time is it?
I don't know. We've been live for an hour and a half almost.
What time is it, Ryan?
It's 3 something.
Yep, that's what time he starts to melt.
3:27.
Yeah, he needs a nap. You look like you might even be brown more so than cream.
I just got your
Look at
text.
the undercoat.
Oh, I love that.
The undercoat's
That's so
black.
cool.
That's awesome.
Your text that said hair blow dryer just came in.
It's okay. I think this towel's warm enough.
How much molasses do I put in here?
A lot. You gotta make it a dark tea color. At least a half a cup.
Hey, Liam. What you doing, buddy? Whoa, careful standing on that. Look. It's molasses water for the mom and goat to drink.
It'll help her get some energy.
Yeah.
back.
Thank you. I was
It has a lot of sugar. Molasses, remember, is what makes brown sugar brown. Joe.
No more shivering.
Because it gives a lot of energy.
They look drier too. They just needed a good little drying off.
Look what it did to that water.
Now you're shivering again. I just stopped. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, stay under the blanket.
Hey, hold on. That's less than a half a cup. and
That's
it's
a
dark.
lot. Yeah, it looks dark.
Dark. Here, look at this.
You see, I don't like
I would have used a wide mouth. I don't know how I'm gonna give this to her.
I don't know either.
There's a little bowl behind you. I don't know what's been in it. Yeah.
That's elderberry.
You smell it? You smell it, dude.
There's
You
a
should be
little
running to
bowl.
this.
Hold on, man. I can't pick you up.
What about the blue sandcastle?
That has eggs in it.
Eggs in everything.
I saw.
Quail thing or
okay. I'm just standing here for
We
nothing.
just make a...
Come on, Nick.
Isn't there a baby stove?
Does keep looking like it's a blue eye.
Take your pick. Now you want up?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't go in.
Come on. You love your molasses water.
Yeah, she does. Look. Chewing it.
I think the babies want some.
Baby, you stay away from that water. I don't need you getting wet. Mama loves her molasses water. We're warming the babies up with a warm towel. Looks like Scrumptious is warmed up and fallen asleep already. That works, huh? Mama drank every last drop of that water instantly. And the little boy is hungry still, so we're gonna get the little boy nursing.
The baby's
That is sweet. Look at those Scrumptious going to sleep. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kitty, for beautiful new babies. His eyes are. I saw it again too. It looked like the blue eye and the boy.
He's got blue eyes.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Just let him nurse. I know you want to clean him for days and days, but just let him nurse.
Are you petting me?
Here you go.
You want down?
There you go. There you go. He's getting a good nursing in. I have to kind of hold it in his mouth so that he doesn't lose it again. Just a little bit. And then let him figure it out on his own too. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She's like, I got my milk, I got my warm towel, I'm a happy baby.
At what point do you decide to use a heat lamp?
If they continued shivering, I would take their temperatures once they were all the way, once I knew it wasn't from being wet, you know. I would take their temperatures, and if their temperatures are below 101, I would use heat.
That's a lot.
They're not acting cold enough that I think that their temperatures are that low, so. It's not a bad idea to check the temperatures anyway, just to be on the safe side, but.
No way to avoid it. In the summertime, there's just a million flies. Between like that, every farm I go to.
She must like that warm towel.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Yeah. After that ordeal.
Think the other one's gonna have a baby too?
Not today.
Oh, I wish. She was supposed to have a baby today. Sister Ray is due too. She's not acting like it.
Let's go out and look. What we'll find.
Kidding round 2. The encore.
You tired, Emma?
What a big day,
I
huh?
think we gotta pack up here in a
There's
minute.
no more babies.
Big day, huh?
It was a lot of excitement.
Yes.
They're walking. What is the boy?
Oh, the boy's standing.
The boy.
Barely.
I want the boy. The boy is.
It's gonna be hard to let go of that boy.
There's a boy.
I like the boy.
I'll let it go.
Christy, it was about a 2-hour drive.
The lights colored one.
They're both like
Coupled up.
Don't do that, please.
Ew, look at what's coming off her butt.
That's the placenta.
It looks like a sack of blood.
Yep, pretty much. It's all different things in there. the weight of that fluid helps pull the placenta out. So it's good that it's got some fluid in there because it adds some weight to help gently help the placenta come out.
The placenta is what the babies eat from while they're in the belly.
They're in a big bubble.
That's that baby.
You see the baby?
That's there.
Yeah.
Just like you.
I love both of them. I love the boy and
You're
the
a big
girl.
baby.
I love the girl and the boy too. Well, we only can like.
What a good mama she is.
Oh, I was trying to do it silently so without Mama noticing. Cute bagel.
I'm gonna pet it too.
She is shivering though.
And both of them are cute.
They are.
They're gorgeous.
There you go, there's your boy's name.
What's the boy's name?
Okay.
Yes, Deborah, we got twins.
Boy doesn't have a name yet. The girl's gonna be named Scrumptious.
The light one is a
She
girl.
pooped on her new towel. Well, she's a healthy pooper.
The darker one is a boy.
Mama, come clean off her poop. Good thing I had a towel on her. Yeah, that would have been all over me. She's a healthy pooper, that's for sure. Hey, Mama, she did something for you. That's what I always.
Leave that to
That's what I
her.
always tell Ryan. I say, Ryan, Liam's got something for you.
That's how I always do with her.
Liam's got something for you, Ryan. And he's like, oh, did he boo? It's all yours.
It was a 2-hour drive for us to come and visit today. We live in Alabama, just off I-20, about halfway between Birmingham and Anniston, so just east of Birmingham.
When you're grown up, you want to have that.
The mom is an Alpine, the dad is a Nubian.
The ears are standing up.
Oh my gosh, that's.
They go from flop down completely to standing up. And then one of each.
Would you like the chop? Like that?
I like the one of each.
It might be one of each.
Oh, they're going to be able to express themselves so much with personality in the ears. Mama, you didn't clean all that poop off.
She's busy.
They definitely seem like they're warming up on their own too, though. I'm not seeing that shivering.
Let's see. That one. I think that one's the dad.
Looks like the placenta's.
Well, there's no more baby coming. Why is blood?
You should have one contraction.
Blood. The red cup is blood. Should we go out and play? There's no more babies.
Should we go out and play? Alright, Mama, we'll let you bond a little. Now that they're not shivering, I don't have to stand over hovering like a worried mother.
And you still will, though.
It was funny because when she first started pushing, all the chickens up here in the famous $5 chicken tractor started cackling and laying eggs. That was awesome. But there are all of the bucks here at Wholesome Roots. And let me turn around again. There are the does.
I don't know where your bottle is. I don't know if you brought it down or not. Because I didn't see it in the car, but I didn't think you brought it. You must have taken it out at some point.
We'll see. Are they gonna outgrow those ears?
Yeah. It's Dr. Bronner's and tea tree oil mixed with water. So I put like that much Dr. Bronner's and a couple of drops of tea tree oil and fill it up the rest of the way with water.
I'm going to try to walk around
Perfect.
back inside the barn. Hopefully I won't fall over this little fence.
I think they're going to be some of the time up, sometime down, and sometime one of each. I think it's going to be like, depending on what kind of a face they want to make.
Yeah.
He's not shivering, is he? I thought they both stopped, and I just cleaned myself. No, he's not. Right? Ryan, answer me.
I don't think so. One up.
I love the ears.
I love the one up, one down. That's adorable. And I love the coloring. Can we keep the boy?
You can't
Did
keep
you
all
say
the boys.
something to me?
He's coming home with us.
You want a bottle, baby?
Put some more colostrum
I
in
was
him. He
going to
can go
say,
home
he
with
needs
us.
a little bit more colostrum than that.
We can't keep them. One boy in, one boy out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Cinnamon's going.
That's what he means.
That doesn't
Yeah.
count. I'm talking about the. We knew he was going.
Yeah. One way or another.
All right, guys. I'm going to be leaving you.
You have been amazing today, Mom. You're so sweet.
Take shopping to bring those cages down. We're gonna have to go some.
I wasn't there with the dog. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right now?
Just let me know where you left the leash then for.
Yeah, usually we leave it in that bin.
Okay. All right.
That's what she likes to leave, so I'll leave it.
I'm going to clean that table off. Okay. I heard it. Whale noises. We're getting older. Yeah, we'll have it all a little more organized. And I'll type something up for you about like all the little details. And you'll mix up the
Hitting, no issue now. I mean, I've seen it. I'm good.
She didn't physically see them coming in the bar, but we told you how, same way to bring them out. And then just reverse. Exactly.
I'm getting them in one way or another, and if I have to pull one at a time.
Yeah, I think this is why I really trust
Well, guys, thank you for watching. All the excitement is over.
you. Know that our last time we was going that town, 4 years? 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
The other lady that was here is the farm sitter that Rose has hired to come and take care of things while she goes to visit her mother. And they're busy talking last minute details.
Probably this big long message like last week on Facebook. We have not spoken. Literally.
Oh, I just had a bad thought. I hope I didn't spoil this for Rose's YouTube channel. Maybe she wanted this to be a surprise. And I've spoiled it by going live. Oh no. I know she's still trying to. You're welcome, Bob. I'm glad I'm able to be able to.
Her message after 5 years was that I owed her an apology. I was just like, I didn't respond. You know what? Don't be that in my life. Anybody that feels that way or thinks that way.
Uh-oh.
And that's okay. That's not the end of the world. The very worst thing that could happen is, like, if two things happen, no, because that's, you can just go straight from the butt. Yeah. As long as you don't put the bugs in the babies. The bugs get their own. Yeah. That makes it pretty good.
Those babies are so cute. The girl is so cute. What's hanging down from the girl's belly? The girl has those skinny legs. That is so.
Did you check Jonathan?
I certainly hope you're not putting a goat on your Alright, Maya?
This little boy will fit.
The little boy will fit.
Yeah, Captain in one, Jeremiah in the other.
Over here.
Look, Jonathan, you see?
I doubt it.
You don't see the babies?
Hey, Rose. Tell everybody bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I hope that was fun. It was fun for us.
It was fun.
And I got to meet my
Everybody say bye.
Bye.
It was not on purpose.
I'm almost out of data. I used it all.
That's alright. Don't you